How many of you in the chat, turn on your camera, think that would have been amazing to be a part of that blockchain project where, number one crypto project in the world, it was either 21.9 or $22.9 million in a 24-month window. Well, in the last 24 hours, all of you organically, not even making the announcement until today, the 24-hour mark hit. We did over $31.5 million in token revenue and other revenue. We beat the number one blockchain crypto project in the world last bull run in the last 24 hours. And we're just getting started, right? And so, yes, it is wow. Like when I talked to Wright this morning, he did a video call with Tony and I, and he's like, do you realize the biggest day that GALA ever had was like $22 million in a 24-hour window? And you guys just beat it. And it was organic. Like they didn't make an announcement because they're still testing the system. And some of you, you're experiencing glitches and all that kind of stuff because we have crashed the system. So that is huge news because, and let me tell you, it's not the sales excite me, but let me tell you why the sales excite me. The sales excite me because it shows the belief of the community that we're willing, there were people up all night because you can buy 4 at a time, but you can do as many transactions as you would like. So there were some of you that were spending several hours doing 4. And then there were some of you that got so excited. I know you didn't sleep last night because you were messaging me. And by the way, if you've messaged me, I appreciate your patience. I've got so many messages, I can't even get to them. And we've been working all day on calls and getting ready for the event. But there's some of you that have been on calling through your people going, hey, Lisa, did you look in your back office and notice you can purchase with tokens? And here's how you do it. And I talked to one individual earlier. He's like, man, we've driven over 500 and some node sales in the last 24 hours just by making phone calls. Some of you, and I know that's quite a few of you have done that. So congratulations to each and every one of you. The node price is definitely going up very fast. You can imagine we sold over 3,000 nodes in a 24-hour window, over 3,000. And so now every 100, it's going up $50. So if you're looking to purchase nodes with tokens, I would do it sooner than later. And it's pretty exciting that you're able to use your tokens at that elevate price to purchase those nodes. And so my thinking, and again, there is no crystal ball. If we don't do anything with it, this is your project as much as my project, as much as Lori's project, Anna's project, Vivian's project, Jeff's project. If we do nothing, it is worth nothing. We've said from the very beginning, high risk with a potential of no rewards. But I know that this is all I do. I know that Tony is 99% in. I know Rhonda and Kim are 100% in. And when I say 99%, Tony has dozens of companies. He has to spend about 1% of the time to direct them somewhere else. But you've got Wright, you've got and so many different influencers and heavy hitters and influential people that are behind this. It is up to us. And our goal is not to drive a token price. Our goal is to build a $1 billion company with amazing products and services, with real utility, real revenue. And when we do that, then we can imagine what's going to happen, right? So my thing was, I'm like, okay, if I have this many tokens, then what if I take a percentage and I talk to my accountant about tax advantages? And again, ask your CPA. I'm not heavily on customer acquisition. And we're going to incentivize you, reward what you want repeated. So we're going to throw out promotions and do all kinds of cool stuff in cool stuff for the marketing. And let me give you just some things that we're going to talk about in Tampa. All right. Number one, and this is, and they can put the link, ignite.r-link.com. Thank you, Rhonda. Now, we're going to show you, and I was on it this morning. The platform that you're on right now is the old platform. It's not version 2. This, in my opinion, is like a horse and buggy. The new version is going to be like a Ferrari or a jet. It is phenomenal. We were on it this morning. I'm like, oh, I love this so much more. The infrastructure, okay, is solid. And so we're going to roll that out. We're going to roll. It will be ready to roll and sell and scale at that event. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to roll out, it looks like the mobile version, the mobile app will be ready. So we'll have the web version and the mobile app version. The white label. Do you know how many customers we have? We have multiple organizations with over 1 million people that want to white label this. I'm talking about like an accounting firm, or it could be a grocery store. It could be a network marketing company. And it doesn't say our link up top. It would say Kroger grocery stores if Kroger wanted to white label it. It would say the name of their network marketing company, right? And so that will be available. We're going to share it with you. We're going to launch it. and you were going to incentivize people to go out and get white label customers. The customer service support hub and app, we're going to give you a preview, and it will be ready pretty quickly after that event. And you go, well, why is it exciting to have a customer app? Well, the way that you scale to millions of people is you have to have the infrastructure in place to be able to handle millions of people. And when Kim first told me this months ago, I thought she was crazy. She says, Darin, I believe we can build an AI customer support app with one employee that can handle millions of people with customer service. We can upload the code, and we can have AI agents, and we can do this. Amazing vision. And guess what? It's happening. So we're going to show you that. We have the AI digital assistant. So some of you have been hearing the whispers of the new digital assistant, that when you wake up in the morning, it could check your emails, reply to your people, let you know what's on your schedule, change appointments, do all kinds of cool stuff, right? And I will tell you, I haven't seen anything else in the market like this. And so anyone that you know that's in business or does sales is going to want this AI digital assistant. And in my mind, I'm like, would you like to work half as much and get twice the results? Would you like to save time, save money, increase your profits? Well, how would you like to have an AI digital assistant? That's exactly what we're going to share with you and more, right? And it's called Opperly. Operate simply, Opperly. So that's the name of it. We're going to have an AI agent demo. Okay, an AI agent demo. And can you imagine having an AI agent that goes in and does customer service, or jumps on your video call and actually does a sales presentation, that shows up to your appointments and does the selling for you if you have a course or whatever, right? So there's lots of cases for the AI agent. Moderator, customer service, sales. We're going to demo the new Pixa app. Gary Vee the other day was talking about, he's like, hey, listen, if you want to know the next $1 trillion industry, how many of you have heard of Gary Vee, Gary Vaynerchuk? He is always ahead of times. He was the one that everybody laughed at because he keeps knocking things out of the park as far as his predictions. Going, TikTok is going to be enormous. You're going to kick yourself in the butt if you don't jump on TikTok. People laughed at him all over the place, saying it is a child's dancing app. And he's like, you don't understand. And guess what? He was right. So what he's saying now, and he's right, is the next $1 trillion space is it's social selling. So what is Rally? AI, commerce, and communication. Social selling in China is already 30% of their e-commerce. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's the wave of the future. It's no longer the home shopping network, not just looking at your TV. We're talking about live auctions. We're talking about social selling. We're talking about TikTok shop. And guess what? You're going to see everything that we launch incorporate AI, communication, and commerce at the same time. And if that isn't enough, okay, if that isn't enough, we're going to show you the Pixa app, which is a social selling app, the next version that they're working on, right? So would you agree with me? Let me know in the chat, thumbs up if I can see you. All we need is one of these things. One, they're communities that have no products and services at all. And all they do is a community, like a Dogecoin, right? Or something like this. Here, we're sharing with you, you could build an entire $1 billion company on every single one of these things that we're talking about. So that Pixa app, and we're going to give you or introduce you to a new interactive tool. So that way I could call up, let's see, who do we have? I could call up James and go, hey, James, listen, I got something I'm excited about. I have no idea how to explain it. I'll probably confuse you and I both. Have you heard of blockchain? No, I haven't. If I send you this short video, would you look at it? And he goes through this video and it's interactive and it keeps him engaged and it tailors the presentation to him based off of his answers. So that's just a few of the things. We're going to do recognition. We're going to do training. We're going to have Wright is going to be there. Someone that made over $4 billion in the last blockchain project, was one of the biggest Bitcoin miners in the entire world. I mean, we're going to have Tony that's going to be there on stage. When's the last time you had someone share business strategies with you that had built 3 companies in a 36-month window that did over $1 billion in revenue? I can't remember the last time somebody did that with me except for Tony, because there's not too many people that have ever done that. And his biggest company did 10 billion in a 24-month window with 2 billion in profit. And so he has that knack, he has that skill. Not to mention, we have some of the biggest influencers on the planet. You're going to be walking around. The reason we're not live streaming this thing is because there's some people that don't want to be live streamed. They're top money earners in other companies, in different professions. They're influencers that are going to be in the room that you and I see online all the time, right? All of them have millions of followers. And so if people ask me in a nutshell, hey, Darin, I'm sick and tired of being where I am in my life, how do I get unstuck? I would tell you the absolute quickest way from my experience is you change your environment and you change the people around you. You can't, the same version of us that got us to where we are is not the same version that gets us to the next level. You have to get around people that think bigger, that are more positive, that stretch outside their comfort zones, that are visionaries, that are experts in different areas. And it's true. I was telling my daughter last night, I'm like, look, science now proves that you become who you hang around.